Go.
Okay, this is Kit Kat. We're in Cleveland with Psychostick at Peabody's, and I'm about to ask them some questions. Introduce me.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Jimmy.
Okay, one of the questions are, how did you come up with the name Psychostick? Was it just like random?
Rob came up with the name Psychostick at about 3 in the morning one time. And we were sharing an apartment together at the time. We were roommates. And I was like, just watching TV or something at 3 in the morning. He comes in the room, because we've been trying to think of a band name. He's like, dude, we got a band name. I'm like, what? He's like, Psychostick. I'm like, cool. We'll go with that. Sweet. All right, good night. And that was the name, how the name came to be.
Okay, what's one of the craziest things that's happened at a show?
God, I hate that question. Not because there isn't an answer, because I can never think of it when I'm on the spot.
Now, I didn't witness this, but I was told a story about the sombrero that blew my fucking mind. All right, like somebody, we had done the sombrero bit, and this guy was holding on for dear life for this fucking sombrero, and this other guy takes him, goes on the ground, and starts smashing his head into the concrete until he got the fucking sombrero. That's like, I can't believe anyone would go that damn far
to get the sombrero.
Don't, it's a hat. It's a hat.
That's pretty good. I never heard about that actually.
Just heard that.
News to me. I know a guy that fell and cracked his head open at one of our shows, bleeding all over the place, and his girlfriend was mad because she had to miss the beer song because she's trying to keep him from bleeding to death, holding his head outside while they waited for the ambulance.
Or the time that Jake from Look What I Did slid down a 40-foot slide of stairs on a closet door and broke his ankle.
Yeah, although that's not technically at a show, though. That was after a show. But that is definitely a road-worthy story, tour story.
Okay, and
Speak up.
Sounds of
okay.
Hear that? Hey, hear that? That's the sounds of Cleveland. Oh, wait. Alright, they're going away.
When not touring, how do you occupy your time? What do you do when you're not touring?
Well, each of us does something different. Me personally, I don't really live anywhere. I just kind of fly around and hang out with friends and stuff like that. I go visit family and I'll see this friend I haven't seen in a long time, and really what I'm doing is just mooching and crashing off their couch. But to them, it's visiting, so it's awesome. I visited at your house for a while, your dad's house in Florida for a while. I visited. Fed me really well. Her family kept cooking for us and stuff.
It's weird for me, I just totally disconnect from everything. I go back to my double wide trailer in Kissimmee and I live with my girlfriend and with Cletus and my dog. And I don't talk to anybody that's has anything to do with Psychostick.
Pretty much just okay, well, we'll talk to you when we're doing something again.
Yep, we'll talk to you when it's time to come back and play ball, But until then, it's a whole different life for me.
Okay, what's the worst gig you ever played and how did it turn out?
The worst gig we ever played. I'll answer that one. Back when Psychostick was local to the Phoenix area, before we started playing out of town and everything, we unknowingly got booked to play on a gay festival where we totally didn't fit on the bill. There's this men's choir on the bill and this girl doing acoustic indie rock and some hip hop, and then there's us. We just did not fit on the bill at all. But got nothing against gay people, but we didn't know until we got there, so we kind of felt a little manipulated or lied to. And it was really, really awkward. But when we finally played, the show was fine because actually the band that played right before us was so terrible that they cleared the room. We were the last band of the night. So, but it was, yeah. We don't talk about that show very much.
Okay.
Well, we consider like a bigger indie, but major label.
That's a description.
No, not really. It's like, I mean, if we could get a deal where we can guarantee that they let us do what we want to do, but those deals don't really exist. It's like you sign a major label when you want, to sell a lot of records, and they tell you how to do that, and it usually involves changing everything you do. They hire what's called a producer, and the producer says, okay, what you're doing will not sell very much. Write a song like this, that will be a hit. So
like at the point that Napster came in on the scene, all of a sudden major record labels stopped handing out record deals and started handing out record contracts. And there's a huge difference between the two. A record contract will fuck you for the rest of your life. A record deal kind of works out for both parties equally.
Yes.
And so, I mean, ever since then, I don't think there's any band that's really kind of, I mean, there's maybe some really terrible bands that have made it on major labels.
yeah,
Not many good ones. There may be some.
the industry is hurting right now, which means that they have to guarantee that they're going to sell enough records to, please their stockholders.
So they better sound like Nickelback.
Exactly. It's like, okay, we got to make sure these are going to sell. So we don't have time to experiment, which is ironic because experimentation and innovation is what creates a whole new scene and a whole new reinvented enthusiasm for music. So it's doubly killing shooting themselves in the foot. We got to guarantee we're selling records, but at the same time we're not doing anything original, which makes people as a whole less interested in music. But thank God there's the internet.
I have some cigarettes.
I want a cigarette.
Yes, cigarettes. We saw some videos of you guys on YouTube. Was it YouTube?
That's where the videos
Yeah,
are.
and of you guys playing video games and you were like talking to each other.
I don't remember.
It was like
Was it
Left 4
Resident
Dead.
Was it
Or-
Resident Evil? Or?
Yeah, Resident Evil.
So what kind of games do you guys play at the moment?
Well, I have a DS, Nintendo DS, and I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics Advance right now, for what that's worth. And finished playing Final Fantasy VII on a PSP pretty recently, so RPGs mainly. I don't own an Xbox 360, but I have a buddy who does, and we've been playing Modern Warfare 2, and that's pretty badass. So whatever I can. I just don't usually have time, I can play on the road, but I don't have much time to play console games. He was playing Galaxy. He
Oh
played
yeah,
Mario
Super
Galaxy.
Mario Galaxy. Like, I still love Super Mario games. You can't not love those games.
Well, did you just have like one star that you were lacking?
Yeah, I had 119 stars on Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh wow.
It was so close to the 120 goal, and then we had to go on tour.
What was the level? What was the level that was your
You know it's
undoing?
a lot more.
Describe the level that was your undoing.
The level that was my undoing was ridiculous. It's like, it's just,
You have to collect 100 coins, right?
you have to collect 100 purple coins
On these
in
rotating
under
platforms
2 minutes
and-
on all these rotating platforms, and some of the platforms disappear. So I had gotten pretty damn good at doing this level. I mean, like over and fucking over until like I ran through, rocked it, got all 100 coins, and then the star appears at the very opposite end of the level. So I had to go back and do all that shit to get it. And it was no way. I was dead before I even hit the white water. It was just terrible. Like, I hate that fucking level.
Okay, and then you're dealing with the band and touring and meetings with like promoters and stuff like that. Have you ever been starstruck?
Huh? Meeting people?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to meet Seven Dust one time, and not only did we get to meet them, but they actually knew who we were and liked us. So, which was really damn crazy. Like, it's one thing to just to meet one of your favorite bands, but when they're turns around, they like your music. It's like, oh my god, my head's exploding with amazingness. I was like, I felt like I was gonna throw up. I'm like, this is great. Yeah, we met him. It was at the Webster Theater in Hartford. We had a week off, and we just played the Webster Theater. And several days later, Sevenus was playing there. So we were, that night we played the Webster. It was like, hey, can you get us in that Sevenus show? And we like knew we knew the club guys, so they let us hang around after the show. They didn't kick us out because they knew us, so we got to meet them. And they actually knew we were because of XM Radio, partly, and partly because of a band called Bobaflex we toured with before. They toured with Sevenus. They knew of us through them, so it was like cool. But we haven't really gotten to talk to them since, unfortunately. Dude, I had a dream actually that like we met like LeJohn again.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird that you mentioned that question. I had a dream about that. Anyway, what about you?
My most recent starstruck moment was in Colorado, Denver, Colorado. I found out that Casa Bonita, the Casa Bonita from South Park, like actually existed. And so we went there, and sure enough, there's like cave diving and Black Bart's cave. And I mean, I'm feeling starstruck just walking through this building going, I'm in Casa Bonita, you know? This is the shit.
Starstruck by a non-physical place.
Yeah, it was
That started on South Park. Good answer. That's a hell of an
I'd say I
answer.
was starstruck by Casa Bonita all the way.
I'm skipping some.
You're actually asking pretty good questions. Thank you. These are fun.
What's your favorite album of 2009?
Favorite album? Like of anything?
Of anything.
Well, then he refused to
Oh, you like Jimmy?
2009?
Like, that's this year, right?
Yeah.
Wait, that sandwich came out that year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah, that Psychostick CD sandwich. There's another one. What is that?
Dude, I've been listening to Stevie Wonder for like the last 3 months. So it's like 2009. What happened in 2009?
I don't know if I have picked up a CD from this year. Besides.
I Wrestled a Bear once. The CD is really damn good.
Yeah.
You ever heard that?
Yeah, I got turned on to them by Big Daddy from Gargamel.
Oh yeah, Man Daddy.
Or Big Man Daddy. But
Yeah, or if Gargamel put out a new album this year.
I think they
that's
put
my
out an
favorite
EP.
album. I haven't even heard it yet, but I know it's my favorite fucking album. I love Gargamel.
I know, they're awesome.
Okay, you toured all around the U.S. What's the best sandwich you
Oh, that's a damn good question. Well, let's start with the obvious answer.
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. Just because we eat there so much. But as far as like the best sandwich period, I'm trying to think.
I mean, like we had the Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia and Gino's count as a sandwich.
Yeah, I think it does.
That was a rockin' fucking sandwich.
Yeah, I'd say Philly sub from Pat's. I like
the
Pat's,
chick
dude.
somewhere in the country, and she builds a cake.
Spokane.
Yeah, Spokane.
She made a sandwich
She made a sandwich cake.
But we had like robots and little icing robots and icing tires and icing like just random objects in this like sandwich. It's incredible.
So it's a cake.
It was a cake, but it was a sandwich. So there are 3 answers.
Not a cake.
And have y'all begun writing any new material?
No. Nothing at all.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
All kinds of shit.
We never stop writing, honestly. Like, there's always some idea in the back burner, because like just going along like, hey dude, that'd be a great song idea. They just kind of happen. It's like we haven't really sat down to seriously write anything, if that's what you mean, but we already have songs in the works.
Yeah.
Always. We can't tell you. That is exclusive information.
He just randomly showed up.
What's your proudest moment?
Proudest moment?
Wow.
Go, Jimmy, do it.
No, there's just so many ridiculous. All right. This one, actually, in a weird way, it didn't happen with Psychostick. It was when I was with Dorfin, and we were playing back booth in
That's still
Orlando,
crazy.
and we had just met Mark Tremonti from Creed. And apparently Scott Stepp's sisters came out to see our band play. And they were standing right up at the front of the stage when I had this cold. And I was like rocking out. And I snotted
I just want to spend my life
on Scott Stepp's sisters. I don't know, that's like my proudest moment on stage. Bad.
I thought you were gonna say hate Ashford.
Oh, there's so many good ones, man. There's so many really good ones. I think in Alrosa Villa, standing where Dime was shot, just toasting a joint to Dime and smoking right there. It's like how proud, you know. I mean, like it's just I'm here. So like, how the hell did I even get here?
Yeah, remember, like your exact words. You rocked your way there. You're like, dude, we're here. Like, remember, like we're somewhere amazing. It's like, dude, we totally rocked our way. Like at the Grand Canyon, or like we're on the, like we were in Salem, Massachusetts. You know, like we're in Salem, Massachusetts. Like I'm from Texas. I never thought I'd go to Salem, Massachusetts. For me, my proudest moment.
I have. I've been attacked by a storm.
Well, one time we got like a email from the fan, and he was talking about this show we'd done like a couple years back, and he said that night, like there was it was just like this. There's a whole bunch of bands playing. And he came out to like trying to have a good time, but he wasn't having a good time. And that night he had he was broke and he lost his job, and that night he planned on going home and like popping some pills and like killing himself. And then like after watching her show, he was in such a good mood he ended up not going and doing that. So I'm like,
So the woods is like a
Wow.
we're saving lives! Fuck yeah!
Saving lives
So
and
much
bringing
better
people.
than my proud moment.
All you have to do is
No, yours is good too.
You gotta go to the emergency room
I'm
to get
just
that
not
shit
good
cut out.
natured.
You just
Yeah, that's something like,
you have to burn
for
them.
anyone that ever said like I was like totally wasting my time doing this or whatever, like read this email, read it. Alright? Have you ever gotten an email like that? Doing what you do? 50 years. I'm gonna keep doing dumb metal.
I save lives with my metal.
With their stupid metal saves lives.
Two of them you don't really have to worry about.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Do you think humorcore is easier to stomach than something more serious like Evacuate Chicago? Or does the humor alienate you from potential fans?
Yes and no. I mean, it's like some people like really get Psychostick, and some people like don't and like hate us with all their guts. And that's fine because we're not trying to win everybody over. We're trying to win over the people that get what we do.
She said they were being great.
I don't know. Never really planned on getting this far doing this. I never thought it would actually go this far. So every day is a bonus. You know? Every fan's like, wow, that's one more person that actually likes what we do. This is awesome.
It's like trying to go out every single night and stand on a stage and pretend that you're this big serious individual that like listen to what I have to say is very important. Like to say that like it's just so weird to do that every single night and like try and play that part rather than just go out and really genuinely have fun and be stupid. I mean, like my mom loaded me with stupidity. I got plenty of that shit, like, so why not spread that?
The other thing is,
It's fun, it's actually fun. You're trying to be serious, so you don't have to try to be serious.
another thing to elaborate on that question is the very, very, very first show we ever played out in Phoenix. It was at a club called Boston's. And we got up there, and I was fully prepared to be booed off the stage doing what we did. We got there like, oh my God, what if they fucking hate this? And like, you're making fun of metal! Crucify him! You know? I was like just totally ready for that kind of reaction, but they ended up loving it. Like, wow, people actually got it. You know? So, yeah. First show we ever did, I thought we were going to get booed off the stage. Haven't had that happen yet. Thank God.
You haven't been booed off stage yet?
No, I haven't.
Good.
It's a good reaction.
For anyone else trying to have a career in music, what's the biggest mistake that you've made?
Say it. What's the
For
biggest?
anyone that's trying to get like a career in music, tell them your biggest mistake that you made.
As an artist trying to make a career out of this?
Yes.
Oh, I got a good answer to that. Waiting around, like, let me put this, like, thinking that you need to win your hometown over before you start touring. If you got a good CD, start playing it in town as soon as possible. Don't wait. Like, it's like everybody, especially coming from Phoenix, there's not like a lot of cities around, you know? So it's like you get the mindset of like, one of these days we're gonna tour. One of these days we're gonna tour. You know, and we got Exit Radio, which helped us get out there. We finally did do that, but it took like 5 years after being a band, you know? And like, if you start playing out every weekend, Friday and Saturday, and somewhere like, you know, 2-3 hours away, like we're in Cleveland right now, like playing Columbus, or playing Pittsburgh, or Toledo, or like, or Detroit, or Cincinnati, or Huntington, like, you know,
These
on a
guys
Friday,
right here
Saturday.
coming from Columbus.
Yeah, these guys are from Columbus. This band we're playing with, you know, like do that on Fridays and Saturdays every weekend, you know, and then pretty soon, like you can play out of town enough, and that helps you ease your way into touring. And then once you start you ease your way into touring, it's like you're in a much better position to like have to build something that a label would be interested in. So like, don't wait for them to find you. Don't think that because you win your hometown over, that a label's going to come find you and sign you, because it doesn't work that way.
I got a pretty good one too. Like a big mistake that a lot of bands make is just that they believe that a record deal is like a lottery. You know, like they won the lottery, and that's not what it's like at all. Like, just prepare yourself for a lot of dedication and a lot of work. I mean,
And a lot of continual, perpetual disappointment in humanity.
but then, you know, you do get your opposite side of the spectrum where it's like you're just like, what the hell, Galesburg the other day blew me away. That town was. They were amazing.
But it's just shady. It's like, it's shady every level of the way up, you know, and you just kind of do got to embrace that, you know.
I remember one time.
Actually, the more money there is, the more shadier it gets, you know.
I remember one time I actually got to hang out upstairs with Superjoint Ritual, and it was back in the days as well. It was like saying, like, I remember asking Jimmy Bowery, like, you know, do you have any what do you call it, words of advice for a band that's coming up? He said, do it yourself. Everything you can possibly do it yourself. At that point, I didn't really 100% understand, but now it's like I totally get that. I'm like, yeah, anything you can do and keep it in-house, do it yourself, because nobody else is going to do it for you. That's...
Yeah. We kind of build up a little network of people that are like kind of friends, some of our fans that like help us out, that we can trust, that actually get shit done. And you find those people, you hold on to them. And you find a promoter that actually promotes, God willing, they're actually, some of them are out there. And when you meet those guys, you hang on to them, and you never, you know, you
always work with them.
Yeah, work with those guys. It's like panning for gold. You know, it's like, oh, flake, shady dude, flake, shady dude. Oh, holy shit, this dude's solid. And you hold on to that guy, you know, and you work with him, and you get a good relationship going with him, and like
You build a team.
yeah. And then, you know, pretty soon, it's a network. That's how you get the networking going, because it does come down to networking too. You know, it's a huge part of it.
But overall mistake, nobody's going to do it for you. Don't expect anybody to do anything for you. You work and you work until you find, you know, the very few people, like you said, that will work. That's very, very few and far between.
Well, that's all my questions.
All right.
Thank you guys so
Well,
much
good job.
for letting me do it. It's my first interview that I've done on camera.
Awesome.
So,
Well, thanks for interviewing us.
you're welcome.
Later. And thank you for filming, camera guy.